In this tutorial, we are going to talk about biochemical concentration and the conversions. So I've got 10 practice questions which I want us to solve together. Okay, so you can pause the video, try to solve it out, then see how I'm going to solve. So in this video, I'm going to use what we call dimension analysis. So I just discovered that dimension analysis is one of the simplest way on how we can work out with these questions. Okay. So the first question is saying convert 5000 milligrams per deciliter of protein concentration to its SI units. So it is very important for you to know the SI units of protein. Okay, so that will be now the clue. So what are the SI units for protein? So when we're talking about proteins, the SI units for proteins is grams per liter. So it is grams per liter. Okay, so I need to find a way on how I'm going to come out from milligrams per deciliter to grams per liter. So what I'm going to do, like I've said, I'm going to use dimension analysis. So I'm going to write in 5000, I'll write it here, in 5000 milligrams, how many deciliters do we have? Is per. So if you have 5 grams per liter, what does it mean? It's the same as 5 grams per 1 liter. So here I'm going to say 5000 milligrams per 1 deciliter times, because I'm using dimension analysis. Now I need to cancel G, or I need to cancel the M on top, the milli, and also the deciliter. So I'll start with the deciliter. I'll set the unit in such a way that they should cancel one another. So what we should know is that in one liter there is 10 deciliter. So I'm going to put these things in such a way that they should cancel each other. So I'll say in 1 liter we have 10 deciliter. Why am I putting them in this way? So that deciliter and deciliter should cancel out. Now down I've got liter, and for use here I want liter. Okay, next I'll go to the milligram. So I'll say in 1 gram, how many milligrams do we have? We have 1000. So at this point I can also clearly see that milligram and milligram will cancel, and my answer, I want it to be in grams per liter. So I've got G here on top, which is perfect. I also have L here, which is perfect. Now I can just use my calculator to find the answer, or if I want I can just if I want I can cancel these. I cancel zeros, then I've got 5 times 10, this one, which is 50. So the final answer for this question is 50 grams per liter. As simple as that. So if I go to question 2, question 2 is saying convert 360 milligrams per deciliter of glucose standards to its SI units. Again, we need to know the SI units for glucose. So what are the SI units for glucose? So the SI unit for glucose is millimoles per liter, and we have been given the molecular weight here, which is 180. Again, I'll do the same. I'll say 360 milligrams per 1 deciliter. Then here I'm going to say in 10 deciliters there is 1 liter. Since I want liter, for liter I'm done. So this can go. Now I need to go back to milligrams. So I have to come from milligrams to grams. So I'll say in 1 gram there is 1000 milligrams. So I can also see that the milligram and milligram has gone. So now I've got grams per liter, because the gram is on top, liter is down. So what I'm going to do now is, since I want to come from grams to moles, I need to use the molecular weight. So use the molecular weight which have been given. In this case we have been given 180. So these I'm going to set the units in such a way that the gram should cancel out. So I've got 180 grams per mole. I'll put this, I'll say 180 is going to be here, grams per 1 mole. What it means here is that you have got 180 grams per 1 mole. So that the gram and gram should go. After doing this, I can also go ahead and change moles to millimoles. So in 1 mole, how many millimoles do we have? We have 1,000 millimoles. At the same time, I'll cancel this. At this point, I can cancel this 1,000 and that 1,000. Okay, then I'm going to have 180. I've got a 10 anyway there. I've got 10, 360. I'm going to use my calculator. 360 times 10. Then the answer I find, I divide it by 180. So I'm getting 20. So it is 20 millimoles per deciliter. Oh, sorry, 20 millimoles per mole. Oh, per liter. Sorry, it's here. 20 millimoles per liter. That's the answer. Let's go to question 3. Question 3 is saying report a urea result of 80 milligrams per deciliter in its SI units. We have been given the molecular weight as well. So we'll do the same. What are the SI units for urea? Okay, so the SI units for urea is the same as the SI units for glucose. So it is also in millimoles per liter. So it is also in millimoles per liter. So we've been given the molecular weight as 60 grams per mole. So I'm going to say 80 milligrams divided by 1 deciliter times. Then I'll do the same. I'll say in 10 deciliters I've got 1 liter. Then I know that these they can cancel out. What else? I know that in 1 gram, I'm converting now milligram. I've got 1,000 milligrams. Milligram and milligram will go. I've remained with liter down and gram. So I want to come out from gram to moles. So now I can't do anything without the molecular weight. That's why you're going to be given the molecular weight. So I'll say times the molecular weight, you put the units in such a way that they should cancel each other. So it will be 60 grams per 1 mole. So again, that and that will cancel. That is gram and gram will go. Again, I want to come from moles to millimoles. So it will be in 1. Okay, we're starting with moles. So in 1 mole, I've got 1,000 millimoles. At the same time, I can clearly see that more and more can go. So I want more to be on top, which is I have there, and also liter to be on down, which is I have there. Now I can just find the way on how I can cancel some other things. 1,000 and that 1,000 can go. I'm remaining with 80 divided by 60, or 80 times 10, because I've got 10 here. So it will be 80 times 10 divided by 60. So the answer is 13.33 millimoles per liter. That is it for question 3. So try question 4. The same method, try question 4. You see if you'll be able to get the same answer I'm going to get. So question 4 is saying convert 2 milligrams per deciliter of serum creatinine results to its SI units. So we have been given the SI unit for serum creatinine. We need to know it. So the SI unit for serum creatinine is a micromole per liter. So what I'm going to do is I'll say 2 milligrams per 1 deciliter. I've got 10 deciliter in 1 liter. Okay, in 1 liter. What else? I can also clearly see that in 1,000 millimoles or milligrams, I have got 1 gram. So these ones we can cancel in advance. Deciliter and deciliter will go. Remember, I want to have micromole, but the liter I have it, I'm done with that part. Now I have to be converting now grams. I'll use molecular weight. I'll say in 60 grams there is 1 mole. Again, these can cancel out, gram and gram, times. At the same time, I'll say going to mole. So what we should know is in 1 mole there is 10 to the power 6 micromole. So in short, micromole is smaller than moles. Okay, so I'll say in 1 mole, how many micromoles do we have? We have got 10 to the power 6 micromole. So what I'll do now, moles and moles will cancel. I want to have micromole and what? This. So now let's do the math. You just get your calculator. So that is 2. I'll do 2 times 10 times 10 raised to the power 6. Then I divide this by, it's going to be 60 times 1,000, which is 60,000. Okay, which is 60,000. So if I do, oh, we are doing question 4. Sorry. Question 4, the molecular weight is 113. This part here, 113 grams. So gram and gram will go. So it is 133,000. So it's like what I'm going to do is 2 times a 10, then times 10 raised to the power 6, divide it by 133 times 1000 is the same as 133. Then I put 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. Okay. What have I forgotten here? Let's see. Okay, so we are saying we started from here 2 milligrams per deciliter. I have converted. Okay, yes, I have converted this one deciliter to liter, which is 10, which is okay there. Then here this is 1,000, that is grams. So we have got the molecular weight is, you follow what we have been given. So in this case it's 113. 113 again, I'm using 133. I don't know what is happening. So 113. So 2 again times 10 times 10 raised to the power 6 divided by 113. Now I put 1,000. Okay, yeah. So I'm getting, so it should be able to get 176.99. Okay, so if you want, this is now micromole per liter. If you want, you can round it off and say it is 177, like that. Perfect. So this should be the final answer. So that is question 4. Let's see question 5, which we have. Question 5. Report 100 milligrams percent of glucose standard in its SI units. So we need also to remember the SI units for glucose. Okay. So what are the SI units for glucose? It's millimoles per liter. After knowing that, you should also remember that the molecular weight which we are given, the first question here, the molecular weight of glucose, it is 180. It's the one I'm going to use. It's 180 grams per mole. Then what do we do next? The next thing we have to do is, when we're talking about, one thing we have to remember is that when we have got 1 gram, I'll just use 1 gram. Or let me say 1%. So if I've got 1%, 1% is the same as 1 gram per 100 mils. So this is very important. You need to know this. In 1 gram, you just put, like the way this one is, the first one here. The first one, the way it is, which is 100 milligrams. You just put it, you have to divide it by what? You have to divide it by 100 mils. Because what you have on top there, that's why I said if you have got 1%, in 1% there is 1 gram per 100 mils. So that is 1%, equivalent to that. So if you've been given the percentage, just put divided by 100 mils down. Okay? And that is going to be, it's going to make more sense when we solve question 7. So like the way this question is, this question you just write 100 milligrams per, since there's percentage there, you guys say divided by what? 100 mils. So I'm trying to convert this now to millimoles per liter. So I'm going to set the, now here, if you want, don't even waste time. You have got milli here, this is milli, this is milli. You can cancel them out. So now you are dealing with just grams and liter. So I want to convert from grams. So now I've got liter down here. I want to convert from grams to moles, millimoles, but I can't convert without the molecular weight. That's why since the question is talking about glucose, that's why I had to go back to question 3 to get the molecular weight for glucose, 1.8. Okay, that's what you have to do. So from there now you are going to put you are going to set the units in such a way that they should cancel each other. So I'm going to say in 180 grams we have 1 more. Okay, then what else? Now I can clearly see that gram and gram will go, but I've got more. So in 1 more, how many millimoles do we have? We've got 1,000 millimole. So these will cancel out. Now I've remained with 100, so these they can also cancel out. 100 will go, meaning I've got 1000 divided by 180. So you get your calculator, you find 1000 divided by 180, which is 5.555. So 5.5 is 55, so I'm just going to say 56 millimoles per liter, or you can round it off and say 5.56 millimoles per liter. As simple as that. Let's go to question 6. So like I said, you can pause the video, try to solve, and then see if you're going to get it. Alright, okay. So question 6, determine urea concentration of 150 milligrams per liter in SI units. So what is the SI unit for urea? I think we have done question. There is a question which we're talking about urea anyway. Okay, which one was that? So the SI unit should be the same as the one we are from doing for glucose, which is millimoles per liter. But we have not been given the molecular weight. You go back. The one for glucose, where is it? Urea, it's this one. Question 3 is 60. So I'm going to use 60 as molecular weight. I'll use 60 grams per mole. So now what we're going to have, guys, is this. We're going to have so I'm trying to determine to get the concentration now. So it's going to be 150 milligrams per 1 liter times, in 1 gram I have got 1000 milligrams. So milligram and milligram can go. Now in 60 grams I've got 1 more. So the gram and gram can go. Again, in 1 more I've got how many millimoles? I've got 1000. So let's see. minimoles and minimoles will cancel, 1,000 and 1,000 will cancel. I've remained with minimal, sorry, moles and moles will cancel, not minimoles. Moles and moles will cancel. I'll remain with minimal on top and liter down. That is what I want. So let's see. If we do the math, we are now talking about 150 times divided by 60. 150 divided by 60, 2.5. So 2.5 millimoles per liter is the answer. As simple as that. Let's go to question 7. Now this question is very interesting because we have just been given percentage. Now if you have been given percentage, like I said, remember I told you to say if you have been given 1%, it's the same as 1 gram per 100 mils. So if you have been given 60, meaning this is the same as 60 grams per 100 mils. So any percentage which you are going to be given, as long as just percentage alone, is that number grams divided by 100 mils. Okay, so if it's 2%, it's the same as 2 grams per 100 mils, like that. Then you start now doing your conversion. So in this case, I'll say 60 grams per 100 mils. And I know that what are the SI unit for protein? Protein is grams per liter. And I don't even need molecular weight here, because I just need to convert grams. Grams is already, I already have grams, so I need just to convert mils to liters. So I'm going to say in 1 liter I've got 1000 milliliter. So mils and mils will cancel. So I'll say 2 zeros here should go, 2 zeros there should go. 60 times 10 is 600. So the correct answer is 200 or 600 grams per liter. Now let's try to solve. Let's try to solve question 8. Okay. Question 8 is saying we are trying to convert. We are trying to convert 1356. Like I said, guys, as long as you have been given percentage here, there's nothing like to struggle, because here you just say 136 or 135 micrograms, just divide it by 100 mils. You see, just divide it by 100 mils. Anything you're going to be given in percentage, you need to put what you have there, just divided by 100 mils. So we are trying to come now. This is creatinine. Creatinine, I think we have talked about it. We said it is micromole. The SI unit in micromole per liter. So I need to come out from micrograms to micromole. So I'll say in 1 liter there is 1000 milliliter. So mils and mils can go. Now let's go to grams. Like I said, it's going to be 10 to the power 6. So I'll say in 1 gram I've got 10 to the power 6 micrograms. Let me rewrite the micro like that. So when you do that, the next thing you have to do, I can clearly see that the micro and micro will cancel. Now what I have is grams and liter. So I need to come from grams to liter. But remember that we need to have molecular weight, because I can't convert without molecular weight. So I'll go back. We are talking about the serum creatinine. So serum creatinine, what is the molecular weight? I think we talked about this. The first 113 is here, question 4. So use the same. They'll just give you maybe 2 or 3, because you have just different for glucose, urea, and the serum creatinine. So it's 113. So I'll go ahead and use 113 grams per mole. So here I'll say I'm going to use 113. So I'll say in 113 grams there is 1 mole. Then again, gram and gram can go. but again I need to go to micro. I'll say in 1 mole I've got 10 to the power 6 micromole. So what do? We cancel the mole. Let's see again, what else can we cancel? We can also cancel the 10 to the power 6. So what I've remained now is I can also cancel this 100 and 2 zeros there. So what I've remained is the 10 which is here, this guy, and that. So you get your calculator, you will say 1356 times 10, you divide it by 113. Okay, so the answer is 120. So 120 micromole per liter. If you're getting a different answer, you can drop it in the comment section. We see what you're getting. Okay, so let's go to question 9. So question 9, we are still talking about creatinine. So I should not get rid of this because I'm going to use it. So question 9, the molecular weight is going to be the same since we're talking about them. So it's also micromole per liter. So I'm converting 1 milligrams per 1 mole. Now here guys, the milli and milli can go, meaning we're just dealing with the 1 gram per liter. This is the same as 1 milligram per mil. It's the same as 1 gram per liter. So milli and milli has gone. So now we are converting now what? We are trying to come from gram per liter. I'm going to use what? The molecular weight direct here. This is going to be simple now. 113 grams per 1 mole. There is 1 more here according to what I have. So gram and gram will go. Again I'll say in 1 mole I've got 10 to the power 6 micromole. So more and more can go. Now I'm looking for micromole and liter, which I have. So say 10, 1 times 1 is 1, so 10 to the power 6 divided by 113. So the answer I'm getting is 8,849. 8,849.56 micromole per liter. If you want, you can round it off and say 8,850, but it's not going to make sense, but just leave it like that. So that's the answer. Let's now do the last one, question 4 or question 10. So question 10, we are now going back to urea. So question 10 is talking about 0.1. At the same time, since we're talking about milli, we're going to cancel milli. So that is the same as just 0.1 grams per liter, because M and M will go. So you say 0.1 grams per 1 liter. Again, you have to use the molecular weight. So first, we need to know the SI unit for urea, which is millimoles. Millimoles per liter. Okay, what else do we need to know? What is the molecular weight? The first question here, the molecular weight of urea is 60 grams per mole. So I'll use molecular weight to be 60 grams per mole. I'll use it here. I'll say in 60 grams there is 1 mole. So I can clearly see that gram and gram will go. What else? So in 1 mole I've got 1000 millimoles. 1000 millimole, like that. So I can also cancel millimole and millimole. What else? From here now I can do the math. So I have, this is just millimole. I have 0.1 times 1000. I divide this, so 0.1 times 1000. I divide this, I'm getting 100 divided by 60, so I'm getting 1.66666. So I'll say 1.67 millimoles per liter. So that is it for this tutorial. So just try to understand the simple technique which we are using to convert. This is a very simple method which I've used here, and I believe it's going to help you to at least solve more questions under this topic. Thank you.